Okay, it appears like the world is finally starting to get some common sense. I believe it is the Olympics that banned transformer athletes and competing in other divisions. And now is a title that's been revoked from World's Strongest Woman after organizers discover she is a biologically born male. Now, this has been an ongoing conversation. What are the advantages? I think folks who are trying to just push basic common sense are being gaslit, in my opinion, and saying like, no, there's nothing to see here. If they injected themselves with some drugs, they're just the same as biologically born women. And I just think that's utterly nonsense. And so this happened with regards to a person that was biologically born a man, competing against biologically born women, winning, which tends to happen, and having their titles stripped, I want to say all in the same week.
A professional lifter who was crowned the world's strongest woman during a competition in Texas this month has been...
You know, that's wild that happened in Texas. I'm shocked this happened in Texas. I can understand this happening, you know, in a California, New York, but this is kind of wild. Okay, so this person is biologically born a male.
Stripped of her title after organizers...
I like how New York Post is using proper pronouns here.
Organizers say they made the shocking discovery that she was born a man. American Jamie Booker, who officials now claim failed to disclose her biological sex before competing in the women's open category of the official Strongman Games World Championship, bested 2018 winner Britain's Andrea Thompson by 1 point. Booker took to her now private Instagram account before the controversy to thank her fans for the support, including people who donated more than $1,500 to send the athlete to the competition.
I want to say thank you to my coach, obviously.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. So they fundraised to get there, and they are now shocked that this happened. I'm so confused.
And to my gym mates for always like pushing me and encouraging me, and same thing to like my fellow competitors today. You are all insanely badass women, and it was an honor just to even share the stage with you.
But the celebration was short-lived. When rumors
Okay, so that was the acceptance speech. My mistake.
Started to circulate about Booker's biological sex, especially after a video on social media boosted by libs of TikTok showed runner-up Thompson storming off the podium as she cursed about the contest.
Hey, one time for libs and TikTok doing God's work out here. You know, another way that we're doing God's work out here is we're doing an amazing Black Friday sale for all of our core day one supporters. A great way to partner with us is to pick up something for yourself or a loved one for Black Friday. Specifically, I want to point you guys to the Bless God Discipleship Bundle, which includes our leadership planner. I use it every single day. I love it. It combines our prayer journal and notes and an entire framework with a calendar and all sorts of stuff, as well as our 60-day devotional and our prayer journal available right now. We also have our Bless God from the Summit drop that just came out with Josh Nadeau. This is, in my opinion, some of the dopest designs. It's actually one of the pieces I'm wearing here, celebrating our 2026 Bless God Summit, which hopefully will be out as well. And then some brand new hats that are available in the shop. So if you don't have these, make sure you go pick them up right now at blessgod.shop. Okay, let's jump back into this video. Props to this lady for walking out. I think sometimes these statements are probably very hard to make for a woman in this situation, but like, yeah, her walking out, I think, ended up helping this go viral.
Talk showed runner-up Thompson storming off the podium as she cursed about the contest. A YouTube video was also dug up, allegedly posted on Booker's YouTube account in 2017, in which the weightlifter appears to admit to being a woman.
Everyone on earth is dying to tell their own story, and I am obviously no exception to that.
That's messed up that that was withheld, right? If you're going to compete, at least be honest about your identity.
I'm a 21-year-old with a history of abuse, struggling to stay true to herself while under the rule of her religious parents.
More strong women started coming out of the woodwork to bring light to the situation. 3-time Strongwoman winner Rebecca Roberts posted a lengthy caption on Instagram, writing that even the event's organizers were unaware of Booker's alleged biological sex. What happened this weekend wasn't transparent. None of us knew. Not even the organizers knew. And when fairness is taken by surprise, trust in the sport begins to crack. My message is simple. People belong in sport, but women's divisions must remain biologically born female only.
I don't know why this is so unreasonable. I think this is pretty straightforward. Hey, if you want to cross-dress, and do sports, okay, but you can't do it in the women's division. Can't do it. Very, very sensible take. I don't know why this is so polarizing. I don't know why it's so controversial. I don't know why this has so many people divided. This is very, very reasonable stuff.
Morgan Irons, a professional strongwoman, also criticized Booker's transparency about competing as an alleged biological male.
I just want to preface with the fact that I have no ill will or hatred towards the trans community in any way, shape, or form. You are free to be exactly who you want to be in this world, as am I. But at the end of the day, this comes down to a lack of transparency and honesty. This individual competed in the women's division as a biological man, plain and simple.
Organizers of the official Strongman Games World Championship took swift action, posting an update on Instagram, claiming they had been urgently investigating the matter and that if they had been aware of Booker's biological sex, then she would not have been permitted to compete in the women's open category.
Okay, so it looks like that is their own standards. This person likely knew, maybe they didn't know, but seems like they knew, and that is why they withheld that information. I would say that's pretty messed up.
Official Strongman is inclusive and proud to run events which do not discriminate against athletes based on personal characteristics. Any athlete is welcome. But it is our responsibility to ensure fairness and ensure athletes are assigned to men or women's categories based on whether they are recorded as male or female at birth. Organizers said Booker had violated the contest rules, which clearly stipulate that athletes must compete in the category that aligns with their biological sex at birth.
That is how they got away with it. So it's not Texas. It's not this organization. This person lied. Omitting details is lying, friends. Omitting facts is a form of manipulation. So yeah, sounds like they lied.
Booker was stripped of her title, and the places in the competition were altered to reflect the disqualification. Organizers said attempts to reach Booker had failed, and she hasn't addressed the disqualification or controversy. Thompson, the newly crowned world's strongest woman, took to Instagram to celebrate the community that stood up for women's sports. I am grateful to the team for reaching out to me, investigating and rectifying the situation so quickly, honoring the title to me, which is something we just don't see in any other sport that has faced a similar position. This means that we, as a community, are taking a stand, protecting women's sport as we have fought so hard for. Whilst I cannot say it won't ever happen again, I am confident that we will work something out to prevent it in the future.
Hey, one time for these folks showing up for these women and doing the right thing. I'm super appreciative of them. I think this is awesome. And I'm grateful for this in the way it panned out. So yeah, props to them. Again, check out something from our Black Friday sale. Great way to support what we're doing here at Bless God, and amazing Bless God from the Summit merch, as well as our discipleship bundle. Go to blessgod.co or hit the pinned comment to get yours now.